Today, Mr. John Leguizamo, I don't know if this is brand new news, but he is boycotting the new Super Mario Bros. Movie. But his reasons are actually kind of silly and don't make a whole lot of sense. I'll get into that after the intro. Of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yes, John Leguizamo, who played Luigi in the original live-action debacle of the original Super Mario Bros., which was reviewed terribly, and everyone who worked on it hated it. But first off, it's not like Leguizamo was hurting in his career. Like his career has been doing good lately. I mean, right here it even says the films lately, with 3 most recent films, Encanto, The Menu, and Violent Light, all being hit with critics and audiences. But yes, he played Luigi in 1993's Super Mario Bros. The film was hated by everyone who made it, with the late Bob Hoskins calling it the biggest regret of his career. Of course, Hoskins was the one who played Mario, but is notable for casting a Latin actor like Leguizamo as Luigi. So here is his official statement of what he said about that. I mean, I don't know where this is from or what interview or if he said this many times, but no, I will not be watching Super Mario Bros. They could have included a Latin character. Like I was groundbreaking, and then they just stopped the groundbreaking. They messed up the inclusion. They disincluded. You just cast some Latin folk. We're 20% of the population, the largest people of color group, and we're underrepresented. Overrepresented for the worst kinds of jobs. So, all right, another little dig at his other ideas about things. But after you realize that what he said was kind of wrong, it makes him look kind of stupid. Because it is worth noting that Anya Taylor-Joy, even though she looks white as snow, who voices Peach, identifies as white Latina, as she was born in Argentina. But then Fred Armisen, who voices Cranky Kong, has family in Venezuela and where his mother's from. So he's like half. So both these people are basically half Latina, but because they don't look it, then maybe that doesn't count according to John Leguizamo or the world. Like if they don't look really Spanish, then I guess they aren't, or Latin. So this kind of just makes him look stupid. It even says, even still, Leguizamo's stance on a Mario Bros. Movie is less a boycott and just one man's opinion to not want to see the movie. That's more what it is. It's not really a boycott. He's not saying, hey, don't go to this movie. He's just like, I don't want to see it. And his feelings regarding the movie won't hurt box office. We already know that. Thanks to my previous upload, which you should watch, I'll put a little card in the corner for you. It does not depict anyone's enjoyment of the film. Yeah, because the article that I got this is actually from MovieWeb. They have like a big old headline, one of those fake headlines that aren't really true, that's saying, who's boycotting a Super Mario movie and why? Because even I saw that and I was like, so it's someone else more than John Leguizamo? But no, they just use that to get you to watch the article. Yes, no one is actually boycotting the Super Mario Bros. Movie. But there was a little bit of noise about it being too woke, because in the film they decided to go against the norm of the game where you had to save Princess Peach and instead you're saving Luigi. So because Peach is playing a strong female, that maybe I was being a little bit too woke. I didn't think it was that bad, because there's lots of movies that are way too annoying with their over wokeness or whatnot. But I think the simple switch of just having Peach not be the one being saved and have Luigi totally worked for the story in the movie, because anyone who plays Mario Luigi games, even though I didn't play Luigi's Mansion, it's a game where there's ghosts and he acts like he's terrified the whole time. So Luigi is kind of a wimp. He's been set up to be kind of a wimp. This often happens with any movie where a certain subset of audiences sees anything vaguely progressive. Yeah, to me that was kind of vaguely progressive. Like, this isn't the first time any movie, animated or not, has had a strong female lead, so I don't see why it has to be that big of a deal. The narrative was pushed until the Super Mario Bros. Movies really started to come out, and when the divide between critics and audience started to form, the narrative shifted. The same crowd accusing the Super Mario Bros. Movie of being woke suddenly shifted their perspective and began accusing critics of being biased against it because the movie was anti-woke. Remember that they can never really define what exactly is woke, and the word has lost all meaning. Yes, I definitely agree with that. Even I say it too much now. Well, the more this is about, there's no Chris Pratt bias. This is a whole other thing. This article was mainly just talking about Leguizamo and his opinions on why he doesn't want to see the movie. And they kind of don't make sense when you go into the details. Maybe he could have looked in a little bit more to the backstories of whoever's playing this movie before saying something dumb like there's nobody Latin in it. But anyways, I still like Leguizamo as an actor. I got nothing against him. I've always liked him. I actually loved him in Spawn. I think that's an underrated role. Big time. Anyways, that's my little spiel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you haven't gone and seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie, go watch it. It's the hottest movie in town right now. Like and subscribe. Keep gazaming.